Welcome back, everybody. I found my way out.
Took a minute.
All right.
Bird.
Come on.
Bird.
Faster.
We gotta find our mans.
The Akashic Tarantulas.
I hope our guy isn't in trouble. Oh.
Thought everybody was gone in Ash.
Huh.
These people aren't turned. And the village seems safe enough at least.
Only because it's surrounded by, like, fallen ruins.
What is going on here?
Did you too heed the call?
What call?
The call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is
It's
now.
my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You
What the fuck
keep
does that
saying
mean?
What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed. This village is their altar, where they shall cast their shoals upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Give themselves.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved. Forgive me. But did another foreigner like me come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Stone? Yes. He's staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him.
They seek the same salvation Barnabas did.
Alright. At the same
Least the
time,
third
I
chair
feel like
still
they're
lives. Let's go and
this
find him.
is kind of not the worst this could have gone.
Yeah.
Let us
When we're told about a cult and we walk in and the guy's not directly there.
Well, we're here. This looks like a nice town that might have a treasure chest.
Oh, to find one goblin coin and like steel silk.
You never know. There could be a thing for Odin here.
You're not wrong, but God, I wish we had more hits than misses.
Yeah.
It does not inspire confidence.
Sure is a lot of whole empty space here. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Yeah.
At least it's not a goblin coin.
Yeah.
It's basically that, but at least it's not a goblin coin. So I still get to be wrong. Yay.
At least it was something. Hidden in the nothing. Hello?
Oh, I was expecting him to be dead. How'd you get in here, dog?
This is my house now. And I live here. Hello, hooded man.
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
Yep.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
And I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter. You have seen them at their prayers, have you not? They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Saviour's light. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him. Serve him with all of their beings. I too swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this... it is different. It is more.
Yeah, this is what a cult does.
So I would see it through to the end. See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream. That they might do their duty to their Lord. Even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become a Kashik. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great...
Is that a fucking flood outside?
Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what. Stay here.
Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch. Use Zentetsuken. Please don't botch.
Well.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
There must be something I can do. Echoes as well. Found her.
Ready, brother?
Don't worry, everyone. I got most of them.
Ready.
Alright, you extra bitch. Joshua, don't set the things on fire right next to the people.
Or do, I don't care.
What now?
Oh, it's a whole ass temple?
No, it's an Iron Giant watch.
Oh, hi. You're neat.
We meet again.
I've never met you in my life. Titus!
Okay. Can't see you. That's fair.
Love being midair and still fucking hitting with satellite.
Yeah, it's pretty boss.
Wish you could aim how far we can shoot Prime out.
Yeah. Oh, fuck you, dude. Still wasn't enough?
What a bitch.
Take it to the face.
Walk the races.
There. Oh, wow. That was real late. Thanks, boy. Stop. Time and time. You're almost dead. Look at all that money. Next victim? This is what you wanted.
Damn it.
No, not the third chair.
Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
Bro, he's been sliced through his spine.
Save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation by devoting themselves to the service of their Lord, just as I did when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in, a duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashik in
This is
order
stupid. You're
to
stupid.
achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this.
You deserve to die.
My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord.
It's
They
a Christmas
are
miracle.
God bless us, everyone.
Well, now I gotta kill some Akashic before I can leave.
Right? Asshole. Or I guess not.
I mean, if you wanted to become Akashic, all you had to do was find an Aether Flood and just live there for a little bit.
Yeah. It's common knowledge.
Wow, so he just fucking bit it right in front of you? What a bitch.
They are
Yeah.
saved. Found her. I should get this report to Cyril.
Cyril, I did it.
It's really necessary there, teleportation
Oh,
notification.
yeah.
My Lord
Hey, what's up?
Marquis, welcome back. I am glad to see you hale and whole.
Walk
Met
the
with your
room,
third chair, Cyril.
yo.
He bade me
What's
deliver his
going on,
findings to you.
man? Here's your milk dud report.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash.
He died protecting the villagers from an echo.
He died
Buried
doing
in
what he
Nickelberg.
loved. Watching other people die.
Sorry that I couldn't save
He
him.
died doing what he
If you
loved,
could
being a
not save
cuck.
him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be overburdened with their wills.
this?
Then an evil flood came.
Have you ever seen
wish was
Mr.
granted.
Hands?
Your brother sacrificed himself. that
Or
they might live.
Doyle from Angel.
Lie.
God, I haven't heard that name in so long.
Right?
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero.
I think about him a lot. He was a good character.
For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be. Only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, we protect them, and yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
They have a creed. They wear robes
But he
with
didn't die
hoods,
for your creed.
Mm.
white and
He
red.
died to
Yep.
save them. And you still
And
believe
they
that
have
what he did was
a,
right.
They have
I
a
believe
particular affiliation with
that
working
he
from the
believed it
dark.
was. We of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants.
Still better than anything
And this was
Ubisoft could
his
bring out.
will. The ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once.
There's a whole ass book. Actually, this is volume 40.
It has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success. And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
This
Cool.
goes back to, he's a good dude. He's just a little weird.
Yeah,
I think you have enough for that final thing.
I think I do too.
There's that orichalcum. Fuck a hunt. Give me that. Give me the orichalcum.
I could have done that a long time ago. The Behemoth King gave it
And
to
they
me.
opened up my mind. I don't know what that trophy is.
Completing all the side quests.
Are you sure?
Yeah. That's a pretty blade. Might just be the lighting in this area.
My lord,
It is.
your grace,
Thought you two were dead.
I hardly recognize you.
Are you Grandma?
I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha. You have our gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
I merely did my duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
My lady, perhaps you could explain a little more? What exactly is the gift you bring?
Well, first off,
As I'm sure you
here's
know,
your crown.
It has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both. Alas, he did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed. He had intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be. And his gifts remain incomplete.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these works in progress. But with his grace long since gone, and the stone left unclaimed, I had little choice. You are grown men now, and his house is yours. And while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone in his stead, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
What say you, Clive?
What else?
Let's fucking do it.
Of course, my lady. May our father's will be done.
Oh, I am much obliged.
Do you know where we might find this Heartstone, my lady?
I do. Though it may be a matter of a good deal more than simply happening upon it. It is found in the bellies of elder griffins, you see. We do at least know where to find one. A certain specimen has made its nest in Titan's Wake, not far from here.
A certain specimen?
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In answer to your unspoken question, yes. In fact, this is the very same beast your father meant to slay. I have been tracking its movements since you were but a boy. Were you to slay it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield, it would surely make your father proud.
What if we slayed it as
What
Sid
say
the
you,
Outlaw
Joshua?
and Joshua?
What else?
Titan's Wake is to the
And
south
Dog.
here.
Sorry, Dog was there too.
Right. And dog.
The good lady has been disappointed once already.
You know, it'd been really fucked up if you just got like your dad's helmet.
Yeah.
He wasn't wearing it when he got his head cut off, but there's a skull in here.
Pleasantly preserved.
Fuck. I just thought about it. I just thought about the chocobo coming from around the corner. So, there's a YouTuber who I haven't talked about in a long time, but it's Sips, where he did a this is a long time ago when I watched him do a Skyrim playthrough, and he goes, "Man, I can just imagine." He was doing something with the Mage's Guild. He's like, I just imagine like walking into this room and a guy coming out of the corner and be like, "Ho ho ho, travelers! I'm gonna have to take that from you right then." And as he's saying this, the guy starts walking into the room, and he's like, "Oh no!" And like they slow-moed it as he walks into the room and replayed the "Ho ho ho, travelers! I'm gonna take that from you."
There it is. For House Rosfield.
The fucking chocobo comes around the corner. Ho ho ho, travelers! Bet you don't.
Oh, you just doing tornadoes outside, I see.
I've been tornadoes.
Yeah, that's fucking nice. Now we just do lasers. Gonna beat that ass.
Probably just do a couple quick swipes with it to get it to 5.
Yeah. Looks like we need to.
They shoot slime like your catch. What is the etymology of that thing? I've seen simmer be many things.
Bye.
Is this the Heartstone?
I expect Lady Goditha will know.
Oh no, teleport to Gothita?
No.
Okay. Gothita.
It is a Persian mythological bird that bears similarities with Phoenix.
Huh.
Oh, thank the Founder you were safe. The griffin is slain then?
And the Heartstone claimed.
We got 2.
Yes. This radiant luster, like frozen flame. It is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace. Your father would be so proud.
Lady Goditha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith.
Matching armbands.
Friendship bracelets.
That's all we ever wanted. Besides, you know, actually still being alive.
The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. They are yours, after all. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion. And the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy. Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms. Only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise. That he would always be with you.
Thank you, Lady Goditha, for remaining the steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own. Even if the armbands were incomplete, she would surely not have overlooked them. So, how were you able to keep them from her?
Because I was the keeper of the vault. Though I was but a lowly servant, your father spoke to me of his intentions for the bands, of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your future. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us. I tried to warn your father, but it was too late. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
And thank the Founder you did.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing. And so my pursuit continued, until Lord Cyril appeared before me. He informed me that His Grace's will had been recovered, and that his sons were alive and well.
Lady Goditha, on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service.
As do I.
Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, for coming back to us, for giving my service meaning.
Nice.
The bands suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
It is. And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff? Let him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Shall we pay your father a visit?
I think we should.
Sure, why not?
I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee
Looks
claim
like we do
it,
get his helm.
for it too is a part of your inheritance. And I
Part
do
of me
not doubt
remembered
that
a
your
helm, I
father would
guess.
prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
I'm gonna put it in my bedroom.
And look at it while clapping Jill's cheeks.
Are you proud of me now, father?
I was thinking.
Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
Looks at the picture of his dad, flexes.
Come on.
Is this what you envisioned for us?
Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond.
I mean, it wouldn't have
Think we're
taken as
strong
long
enough?
as it has, but
Save
yeah.
the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies. Of that I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
He's just back there. Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
You were 8.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
Well, Torval, you're not going to say anything?
Bork.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
What's this inside the helmet? A note. Secret location.
We won't lay you down.
That was neat.
Yeah.
Onward then.
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
Cool. There's the Jill quest.
We should have done these earlier. We would have had Jill this entire time too.
Yeah, I guess. I wouldn't have been able to do what I did off screen though. With both of them attacking. It was hard enough just trying to get the 3 parries.
Now, what curiosities are we missing?
Only
Oh,
2.
2 of them.
So maybe one is the
Let me look up the curiosities.
one might be the chronoliths. Yes, it is.
Yes. The Circle of Malleus. Complete every trial at the first 7 chronoliths. And then the other one you're going to get from Jill's quest.
Okay. Well, we're not doing the chronoliths on screen. I'll do that later. They're just time trials. They're not worth recording.
Oh, I know.
Should go and speak with him.
I remember there was a reason I had to do them.
Yeah.
I don't remember them being very hard.
Nah, the Phoenix one made me nervous until I was like fighting the boss with 3 minutes on the clock.
Joshua.
It still got down to like the last 30 seconds before I beat him,
Right.
but still.
Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. And to let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
I don't know about you, but...
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Ban's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, He had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
Okay. Wait, before we leave. Yeah, let's go get that. Just looked up the max level for the game. It's 55 for this difficulty level, and 105 for Final Fantasy mode.
Is everything we've received and everything promised all yours? Best of luck out there, Sid.
It's careless, not careful.
Yeah, close enough. Let's do it again with like the off-tuned horns. Is it this way?
No,
it's just
go down and around.
Okay. Oh, is she at Dad's grave? Is that what's going on?
No.
No, she's just literally like right around
No.
here.
You guys are going out here to see if there are any of the flowers.
Oh, right.
Before you call her and say, hey, let's go look at those flowers, and then you get here and she's just like, oh.
This is the place, but...
I'm sorry, Clive.
Damn blight.
There's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of.
Let's go talk to Hippocrates.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone at the backyard. To the hideaway, then.
This was necessary. Why didn't we just ask them first?
Right? Just be like, hey, we think we know of a spot, but just in
Let's
case.
hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
Jill walks up. Hey, Clive, what are you doing? Nothing.
Nothing.
Say what you will.
Daisies. Fuck.
Snothing.
You want to see my dad's old helmet?
Oh, what brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps?
Yeah.
Both have similar climbs and the right elevation.
That's what I was
Blight
thinking
hasn't claimed
too.
them yet.
That's where we just were.
No, the Royal Meadows.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sembrak.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept a record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilerfeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
Don't you love how the mission for Jill is still guys' night?
Yeah. Well, I guess. Yep. We're going to finish this quest in this episode so we can do the DLC in the next one.
Okay.
Because this is it. Once we get through this, we can start the DLC.
Yep. Which I've been interested in seeing the DLC because I haven't looked at it at all. Minus knowing what we get from them.
Yeah, I know Omega is in the first one, and Leviathan is the second one.
It's not Omega.
Omega and something else.
We actually get, like, some of Ultima.
Yeah. I think you get all three then.
I don't know about Omega.
Because
so
when I was looking up the calculators, Omega was one of the icons.
So if Omega's in there, I didn't know about Omega.
Yeah.
I know Ultima and I know Leviathan.
All right.
Yep. Love it. Love it.
Man, we got off track real fast.
It's because I don't have... If there was a mini-map, it wouldn't matter. That's fine. We're just picking daisies for our friend.
No, we're probably gonna go there and be like, "Yep, they grow here. Go get Jill. Come back." Probably exactly what's gonna happen.
And then by the time we get back, there'll be a monster that we've got to fight. Because this game can't be feel good for too long. What do you mean the three main characters are happy for 2 seconds?
Thing did not fucking budge.
No, it didn't.
Where do we even start?
Run.
It tanked Ambrosia.
Run faster.
I have a feeling that's them.
Morgan casted bravery on itself.
I do. The flowers and our friends.
Sweet.
You didn't have to do it to him there, Clive.
Get away from my flowers. Oh no.
What do you
What's
see,
wrong,
boy?
Torgal? It's a Minotaur.
I want those flowers.
Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
Yep, yep, yep.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Here they come down the hill. That was cool.
What?
So I parried, and mid-parry I switched into the Dark Blade and hit square for the counter, and it still gave me the steel counter.
Cool.
So that's interesting to know. What'd you throw?
I didn't.
Oh. You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't throw anything.
Yeah, the demon did it then.
Harder than I expected.
I heard the noise behind me and I looked back.
Right? Okay, so the demon's fucking with us. It's unhappy that we're moving. That's what's going on.
What's coming with us?
Yeah, it always does, but
They're beautiful.
activity is only up because we're moving shit. What do you mean you clean the house?
Come on, man. You can't like the stank. We got to make it look a little nice before we leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't mind that.
Is that a
That was a roach.
looking up at the wall and I'm seeing this huge fucking stain on it?
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
It appears
I got
my
a
work
couple
is
of
done.
those around. There's one right there.
As they
Yeah.
say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Was it this?
No.
No?
That
Because
would
it
not-
hit the wall, right?
That wouldn't have made a sound.
Yeah, right. Okay. Almost like a marble or something. Not
It
a marble,
sounded like
very
it sounded
small,
like the tiny
like a tack.
like something popped.
Yeah. Hey, Jill. Want to come see some flowers?
There's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you, Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
She's chewing on her nails
Before
and
we
it's made a
left, my
similar
chambermaid
sound, but
told me she'd overheard your mother talking about
I know what it
my
was.
marriage prospects.
When she was laying on the ground, she reached out and her claw clicked against
They
the
were
wall.
debating
That's
whether
probably
it would be
it.
more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line.
Meanwhile, the demon from the
No
void
one
is
thought
like,
to ask
God
me what
damn
I
it, stop
wanted."
rationalizing my shit.
I was nothing to them.
No.
Just let me haunt you for like 2 seconds.
We will.
I felt so
We-
trapped.
You
So
do anytime I
lonely.
watch scary videos.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Fucking close my door and lock it.
Because I wasn't
I'm
alone.
aware I'm alone in the house, but
You
still.
were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling.
What a good boy.
Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
Washed up.
What?
The sand was everywhere.
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there, I saw a sea of petals.
Oh, we were talking about when they were younger.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about them on the beach.
No.
On the beach.
Do.
That
Clapping on the
no
beach.
matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come.
I just kicked the dog in the head again. Well, stop getting under my chair.
That
You know I move my feet.
That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
Hopefully side by side.
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
Hey! Yay! The good ending!
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
It's going on my wall.
Thank you, Clive, for this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
Aww. Gay.
I am happy that we're mature enough in the fandom to actually have an actual relationship in game that's not just implied.
Yeah. And we banged.
We should probably be
The
getting back.
beach.
I expect the others wonder where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Thank you, Jill. Okay, so don't touch that. Go talk to Karen first.
And we'll start those on the next episode.
Yep, that's exactly. Well, hold on. Let's wait and make sure. Okay.
Party makeup has changed.
Yep, we'll see you guys in the next episode.
A new missive has been delivered to Clive's chambers. Anything else? Rising Tide?
One
Anything
more?
else?
Okay, cool. See you guys next time.